School shouldn't be a place where they're scared to go, or anything should make them feel unsafe, or they need to be able to take chances, and they have taken incredible chances and have gone so far. So I'm so proud of them. But I leave them with two things that we always talk about. What's one of those things? Go ahead. They know. I mean, and the whole point of that is that there's this understanding that it's important to look to the future, but remember what you were part of and your past. I show them their journals. I encourage them to look at their journals from the beginning of the year. They're like, who wrote this? Because you'll see, if you haven't looked at them already, it's incredible to see what they used to do and what they do now. And they need to see that along the way. That journey's so important for them. As they go through school, you need to show them what they've done. They don't even know it's happening. So it's important for them to know it, to see it. What's the second thing? It sounds so cliche. It does. But I'm going to tell you right now, research shows that perseverance is an important factor in success. Learning is frustrating. Frank, you've done, we're adults now, so we just do it. But anything new, you don't know how to do it, I don't care what it is. What is with that? It's frustrating. It's the part of the science of learning. Perseverance means that you don't get it the first time. What do? When you don't get it the first time. So that perseverance is so important. So as they go forward, there is going to be failures. There's going to be times that they can't do something right away. It's okay, and that needs to be understood. But you don't give up. We all know that. So we do. You do. But it's so important to remind, kids of that. And then the most important thing for me is the simple things in life. What they remind me of every day is that don't sweat the small stuff. Right? They point out the most important things to you. And to me, it's the gift of the job. I get to work with kids that say, wow, look at that, outside, look at, there's a deer out there. My wife laughs at me sometimes because I do that still. I'm like, look at the hawk. And she's like, how many hawks do you have to see? And to me, I'll never see enough. Like, to me, that's the important thing in life is the simplicity of what's around you and how beautiful that is. And that's the gift of children. They remind us of that. So when you have kids, right, you're like, you experience life at the end. And that's so important. So just so you know, I told you before I have the best job, and now you know why. Because I get that every day. Sorry. I do. They're first graders. They're like the quintessential, beginnings, the innocence that's there, the simple view of life that reminds me every day of how important life is. So remember that. It goes fast. How many of you heard that? Goes fast, goes fast. Tonight, I'll be going to graduation. And this is my second group. My first group last year graduated. My first group I had in kindergarten and first grade. I had half that class. I was like a blubbering idiot. But you look at them, that's another important thing to remember as they go forward. I looked at those kids, and I remembered them. Some in Title I and learning support. 3 of them, because I sat there, I was like, 3 of them were on the Honor Society. They were in Title I. That struggle, the support that you get in school doesn't predetermine their success later in life. Some of them, the kids who struggle the most become super successful. So when supports come along as you move through school, don't be afraid and, be a part of that process. Talk with your teachers. Talk with the administrators. Be an advocate for your child. That is the most important thing as you go through this whole rest of the, there's several years left, but it'll go fast. But enjoy every moment of it. So I want to thank you, everybody here, for all of your support. I told you back to school, and I can't do it without you. This partnership is essential. Next year, essential. Keep that. Don't be afraid to reach out to your teachers, call them, email, whatever you need to do for the little things too. believe it or not, we want that. We don't want you 6 months into the school year to go, hey, this has been bothering me, because then we feel helpless too. Sometimes we don't know everything that's going on, and we need to. Things at home too, to help them feel more secure. So make sure you do that as you go forward. But once again, I want to thank all of you, because this partnership